Well, hello there, Ingafay here. Super excited to be with you all today. Today, we're going to talk about transitional versus relationship marketing. I can't wait to get into this today. So, when you think about transactional versus relationship marketing, they are quite different. So, in this video, we're going to talk about what transactional marketing is, and I'm pretty sure you guys know what that is, but we're still going to go over it real quick. We'll talk about relationship marketing, and then we're going to talk about which one is better. And that one's going to really be good. So, I want you to stay to the end so we can discuss that. All right, so let's talk about transactional marketing. This is basically old school sales and marketing. You talk to someone about your product or service. You may entice them with some kind of sale or coupon or BOGO to get them into your world. You make the transaction, and sometimes that's where it stops. So it's more focused on buy now. It's also very focused on the product or the service that you're providing. And sometimes it overlooks the particular person that you're talking to, because the person that may be selling the product may be so focused on the sale that they're really looking over the person. They're treating the person like a number more so than the human being that they are. And when it comes down to it, it's really important that you see the person, that you hear the person, and that they are truly understood. Because when you do it that way, you're going to more than likely get repeat sales. I can remember when I started my direct sales business, oftentimes that was what I was taught to do. Talk to the person, get them on the product that we're selling, and then after you do that, make sure get them to buy it. And then I would have what I call one and done customers. They would just buy from me one time and they would just kind of vanish. And I don't know, to me that didn't feel good to me. And looking at Forbes Says that it's 5 to 7 times more expensive to get a new customer. So, when you're thinking about it in that particular sense, if you're exerting all of this energy to get the new customer and then they just buy from you once, you're just thinking, okay, am I going to have to continue to do this? So that's just kind of a little food for thought that I wanted to kind of share that with you. Before we go on, just tell me, what do you think about it? How do you feel about the transactional type of marketing? Is that something that you're currently doing right now, or are you doing something different? Comment below and let us know. So now we're going to move on to talk about the relationship marketing. I'm sure you guys know this is really kind of my happy place. And the reason that it's really my happy place, because it's all about my slogan that treat people like humans and not numbers, and really be able to connect with the person and find out what they truly need. You're making sure that you're asking them questions to really get a better understanding of what they need, so you can provide a product solution that will be more catered to their needs, so they can then definitely feel seen, heard, and understood. When you're doing it this way, you're connecting with the person more, so there's more likely a reoccurring type of sale. So it's not just the one and done, and people are happy to buy from you and more than likely will share you with their friends and family because of the experience that you had with them, that the connection that you all built. This is often a place where people look at loyalty programs as well as, customer rewards based on reoccurring type of clients. So it really helps the business build what I call super buyers. They're cheerleaders. They tell other people about their product or service. They share you with their friends and family. They'll be more willing to give you a referral. And it's, from my vantage point, it's a great way to do business. Now, we've talked about transactional and we've talked about relationship marketing. Now, you're probably thinking, well, Inga, she probably is really partial to relationship marketing. And in some sense, I am. But let's talk about the two. Which one is better? When I think about which one is better, I think about where you are in your business. Because if you're just starting out, you don't have any customers that are going to be super buyers for you or be cheerleaders for you. So you have to go get them. But the key to doing it is, when you go get them, you want to make sure that you're developing those relationships with your customers so they will be repeat customers. Now, is it going to work for everybody? No, ma'am, because you are still going to have those folks that are going to just be one and done type of customers. But you can do your best to provide that product or service, to really provide that excellent customer service. Ask for feedback after the product is purchased to make sure that it's meeting their needs. Then, based on the feedback that they give you, you can then make the necessary tweaks, implement changes in your product or services based on what they said, and then go back and check in on them to get more feedback to see if the tweak that you made really helped them get to their desired promised land, or really helped built in the customer service process with your customer. But again, you're making that connection with them. You're making an effort to get the feedback and be held accountable for the feedback. And then at that particular point, be able to move on and have what I call partnership type of marketing, like the super buyer, the cheerleader, where they share you, where you may have some kind of affiliate type of program going on where when customers refer you out, they get a discount or they get some kind of payment based on the folks that they introduce you to. That is a great way to continue to grow and expand your business. But at the end of the day, if you're just starting out, you don't have that kind of community or tribe yet, you have to be more transactional in the beginning and then make it a point to have the sales process or the customer relationship management type of program that you can nourish your customers so they will come back for you again and again. I was interviewing this government agency that has been in existence since 1902. And when I was talking to the marketing director, she told me that they had a customer that's been with them since 1902. Now, how great would that be? Just think about the relationships that they have really truly built. You know, I tell you guys repeatedly that when you're interacting with your clients and your prospects, you want to be dating them. And when you date them, you're going to be spending time with them. You're going to get to know them. You're going to find out about their family, their dislikes, their likes. They're going to give you feedback about the different products and services that you provide so you can continue to tweak them. And then you can continuously get their feedback and ask them, okay, well, what is the next thing you would want help with? That kind of thing. When you constantly do that, you'll have people to stay with you. The great thing about relationship marketing is when you have that repeat business, granted, you do still get new business, but you have more of a stable income when it comes to building a thriving business. That repeat business coming in over and over again is what's going to have a sustainable business for you. In the market research that I've done, the STEM companies that I've connected with, and STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And the whole reason that I connected with them, because I know that for the most part, these are folks that have introverted personalities. They are looking for relationship marketing. They want to deal with people that they know, like, and trust. They want to have that kind of relationship. Their goal is to have anywhere from 80% of repeat customers coming in and 20% new. So just think about that from a business point of view. If you had that much customer retention coming into your world, you could plan out different things. You would know what you needed to do based on your clients buying from you over and over and over again. So I wanted just to kind of give you a spin on it because, you know, I've said in many times that transactional type of marketing is not what I want to do. But I do realize that when you're first starting out, you got to start off that way just to kind of get stuff going. But you don't have to stay that way, that you can still build those relationships. You can still build those genuine connections and provide an excellent service to folks, even as you are building and growing your business. So I would love to hear from you. I want to know, what kind of marketing are you doing? Are you doing both? Are you doing a little bit more of one than you are the other? Share in the comments below and let us know. And I want you to share this video with 3 people that you know, because we want to get opinions. This is my way of getting feedback from you by sharing this video. And then if you're looking for more ways on how to really grow your business using relationship marketing, attend our next Building Authentic Relationships for Business for Introverts. We do it every Tuesday of the month. We'll put that information down in the description so you'll have it as well, so you can participate in our next event. And it is a virtual event, so it doesn't matter where you are in the world that you'll be able to connect. So let's hear from you, and thanks for watching. As always, share this with 3 friends, and we will see you next time. Bye for now.